In the beginning there was darkness, then bang, and our inner solar system and outer solar system become alive. Huge asteroids have already wiped out the dinosaurs, and there's no doubt as well that they will come back towards our Earth. There is a huge asteroid that people will see in 2029 called Apophis, and scientists are very worried about this as well, as this huge rock is gaining closer to Earth every year. This huge flyby. And again, this object, this huge asteroid, will go between the Moon and the Earth, and they're worried it will catch through the keyhole area. This small region will be again a worry in 2036. And again, Apophis, this 30 million ton space rock heading towards Earth, will cause devastation, will cause a hole the size of Manhattan. It will also cause a crater over 2 miles wide, and where it lands you can say goodbye to that city. Other smaller asteroids will follow, causing devastation to the land all across the world. Chaos everywhere. When Apophis was discovered in 2004, the odds were 1 in 37 that it would head through into our inner part of our atmosphere of the Earth. Also, there is hundreds and thousands of asteroids, 1 in 250,000 from the 1 in 37 back in 2004, that heading towards the Earth. There are billions of asteroids being kicked out the Kuiper Belt as this Nibiru system is heading closer towards our celestial body, the Earth. There is so much trash out there. And again, NASA is using this space program to try and deflect these asteroids, trying to move them out the way all the time. With Earth's gravitational field, it doesn't pull as many asteroids as the bigger heavenly bodies like Jupiter and Saturn. Even the Moon is a very small celestial body, as it has had impacts in the past, but only brings in small amounts of asteroids and meteorites. Jupiter is one of the largest in our solar system, which its magnetic field is very strong. And in 2009 we had many strikes in Jupiter. With Jupiter being a big body, it will attract many asteroids all the time, and scientists are keeping an eye on this because it is the large celestial body, and again a huge one hit in 2009. The asteroid belt is a large place, and also in 2010 an astronomer picked up an asteroid impact. Scientists now realise that there is much more huge asteroids that hit Jupiter every day, and we've got to study this. More information needs to be disclosed to the public as well, that these huge objects are smashing through to our outer bodies out there in the heavens. 20 to 30 miles wide, hitting celestial bodies all across the solar system, attacking all the other celestial bodies. Earth is very close to the asteroid belt, between Mars, the asteroid belt, and Jupiter. There is lots of devastation out there as well. Asteroids flybys past the Sun. Again, we've got Nibiru that's crashed, that's smashed as well through the asteroid belts with the other heavenly bodies. This large celestial body is heading towards Earth, and there's going to be a lot of devastation when it hits Earth. We're going to see other large celestial bodies, flybys, and devastation everywhere, so we've got to prepare. Again, when this heavenly body does hit Earth, it will cause devastation, huge amount of thousands of miles of weather that are just melt everything. It just causes much stress as more heavenly bodies, the moons from the system, will come closer towards our Earth. Everything is now, this space weather is just erratic. Other large chunks of asteroids heading closer towards our Earth, again tracking all the time. But a 30-meter asteroid might not be devastated and also be tracked. That could still cause a huge amount of devastation on our Earth. Some asteroids can't be tracked. Large asteroids in the past have caused huge craters, as you can see on the screen. Look at the size of these. Some are 1 mile, 2, 3 mile wide. Absolutely astonishing. NASA will never disclose the true information about Nibiru, as these huge chunk of rocks of this million-mile of trash and comets will land towards our Earth, causing large landscapes to collapse. Scientists look at these rocks from a long distance away, but when they come closer they realise that they're a lot bigger, 1 mile wide from a flyby, and the smaller ones do hit. They do worry about these smaller ones. Okay, we've got some subscribers' images come through. Now, this first image is from Southampton, from a kind subscriber called Joa, and they have noticed those double rainbows in the sky. Again, you can see this clear shade on the inner ring of this rainbow effect. You can see the double rainbow there as well. A fantastic image. Again, studying the skies, we are seeing a lot of differences, aren't we? Okay, we've got another excellent subscriber's image. Eric Rogers from Oregon in the USA, noticing the chemtrails. Again, look at that building to the right hand side. There is a very dull colour. Can you see this here? Chemtrails again. Strange chems, lines, a haze in the sky. Spraying again, this object that I believe to be a simulator is dimming the skies. There is other heavenly bodies that are eclipsing our sun as well. These next attachments have come in from Russ Ackerman, Our Skies Today. Now, this guy also is just very persistent as well, and he is showing you that the skies are being heavily chemtrailed. Look at those strange cloud formations up there. These are natural clouds, and you've got these chemtrails above. Again, to hide the system, hide dark shadows up there in the skies. Another excellent image as well from Russ. I mean, again, it's clear, isn't it, that the skies are very red and pink, and that haze up there on the horizon. And thank you for these images. This is the next image as well that's come in from Russ. I mean, it clearly shows you that there's other reflections. There's different colours as well. Here, you've got the colour of the Sol, the sun that's going down on the horizon, and this red haze that you see from the Nibiru system. We see this orange haze as well from Nemesis, the binary twin. There's two celestial body colours here. And the Sol, the sun, this bright yellow object that's going down. And also these two colours that we've got to keep an eye on, because the whole of this horizon is now been affected. You see those colours every day now. So again, thank you, Russ, for these images. And again, if you do get any more, please send them in, and also I'll email you shortly. These next attachments have come from Australia, from Jodie Coffey, and she says, okay, that the moon system just didn't look right at all, because again, the moon should be it shouldn't be a round celestial shape object right now. We should see a shadow to the right hand side of the moon. Okay, now this is a round object, isn't it, in the heavens? Far too bright. Again, I believe they placed something in front of the moon. Look at these cloud formations, chemtrails. Look at this brown reflection. Very, very strange, isn't it? This glow as well, this brown and red glow. Fantastic image, thank you. Here's the next image as well from Jodie. I mean, again, Australia is seeing this. The people over there must look up to the skies now, because that is a glowing disc. I believe that isn't the moon, it's something else that's glowing up there in the heavens. late at night time. Look at those chemtrails. Look at the blue and also that brown reflection in the sky. Very, very strange, because things are changing now. Another spectacular image of those strange formated chemtrails. That glow up in the heavens as well. There's something going on, because the moon shouldn't do this. It's brightening up. There's something out there that's reflecting on all our celestial bodies now. Everything is being strained and stressed up there in the heavens. So thank you for these images. These next attachments, again, have just this moment come through from Australia, from Jody. And we've seen these strange cloud systems, okay, from other images, only just yesterday. I mean, look at these images now. These are so recent, just only a 10-15 minutes ago. Look at this strange orange reflection here on the horizon. Something is being hidden. You can just see the corner of this celestial object. Look at this reflection as well from another body, and how dim and dark it is. I mean, the whole skies now just look very, very strange. Upside down clouds. I mean, there is something that's seriously going on, and we all want to know, don't we? And still, the powers that be are not disclosing it to the news media channels. Again today, I studied the news media channels around the world, and I noticed that they're still coming out with the propaganda lie. To this day, it is happening now. Just another fantastic photograph from Jody, thank you. Here is the other image, again from Australia. I mean, look at that cloud system. You can see that red haze to the left-hand side. Another reflection. Here is that yellow reflection from the soul of the sun. And here's another reflection from the left-hand side. We see these on other images from other respected subscribers sending in photographs. Look at these strange formated clouds. Look how they move upwards. And this same pattern all the time. Very strange, isn't it? Because, again, the weather patterns, the cloud system, everything is being affected by the Nibiru system. These large heavenly bodies will cause the Earth's magnetic field to be agitated. Gravity, as well, is being pulled. There is something seriously going on up in the skies, up there in our solar system. And again, I believe with the asteroids that are between Mars and Jupiter are being agitated. Billions of space rock that's being thrown about around the inner solar system now. We're seeing flybys all the time. Again, just another fantastic photograph proving that the system has changed up in the heavens. Here again is another outstanding photograph that's come through. Now these images are true, they're real photographs. And you can see those strange colours. No one can debunk these images because they are real. We have never seen that reflection ever in our lifetime. The colours, the shadows, the textures are all different from what we have seen in the past in our skies. The cloud system has changed. As the Earth is slowly heading towards its pole shift, as these other heavenly bodies are heading closer towards our Earth, we are seeing those colours now. The sun has those objects with it right now. I've got to take my hat off to you, Jody, because you're doing a fine job. We're getting images from all over the world. We've got some fantastic subscribers that have brought in many photographs to show the proof that our weather system and our sky system has changed. You can clearly see on these clouds here that there is a red heavenly body that's reflecting off them. I do believe again that the red Kachina and the blue Kachina are here. Again, another fine, excellent image, thank you. This is the image that zoomed out. I mean, just below there on the horizon, all you see there is chemtrails. Thunderstorm clouds. They do this, they mix the ingredients with these clouds with the chemicals and that to try and cover the system up, to blacken the skies out so we can't see anything, causing a lot of lightning strikes with no thunder and orange glowing clouds full of discharge. I mean, it's dangerous, isn't it, as well, because anything at any point in time around the world now can seriously happen, can't it? The powers that be just don't care, do they? NASA as well. They won't give out any information to make sure that people prepare for this. Look at that red reflection just below on the screen on the right hand side. That yellow reflection as well. That's on that chemtrail. You can see this chem cloud. Red reflection down here as well. Red reflections from another object that's in the heavens. This glow is from the soul, the sun. I mean, we see lots of reflections now. Here's another outstanding photograph. Look to the left hand side on this image. Very dark, isn't it, the skies? This is 3:30 p.m. Look to the right hand side, that yellow glow. The sun is in deep trouble. It's losing its light source as we've got that white object that's in the afternoon skies. Something is... I mean, we really need to discuss and expose the truth. We really have to now, don't we? This is where Jodie is, in Australia. And this is where she's picked up those strange chems and the colours up there in the heavens. And there's, again, many subscribers and people that run channels in Australia that are fantastic friends. And they have worked so hard to get the truth out there. They really have. And we mustn't forget people around the world are friends in the Nibiru community. Here is the next image again from Jodie. You can again see those chemtrails, can't you? And there is a strange orb, there's a strange object up there on the right hand side. Can you see this? With the moon that's glowing. Can you see this ring as well? This halo around the moon. Very white, isn't it? These are chemtrails. But she's caught another object up there as well. Look at the reflection to the left hand side of it. Very strange. Another fantastic photo and a great capture as well. Thank you for this, as others will see this now. This is another fantastic photograph as well from Australia, from Jodie. And it's just another image you can see clearly there, isn't it? Again, I just respect everybody, and it's important to show each and every image that we've got that white object up there in the heavens. Again, there's something else, isn't there? There's another reflection up there with that white mirror. I call it a huge mirror that they place in front of the sun. A reflector. A huge reflector. Because it's so... I mean, it's so bright but so dark on the land. And this is what happens with a mirror. When we've got a mirror with a high-powered light source, it dims the land. Look at this. Something else spotted. An excellent image. Again, it could be anything, but we have got to just be persistent and move on and carry on until we get to see these objects. Just a great image. Thank you very much. Okay, these next attachments as well have come in from Wildcat. And this lady subscriber has been very persistent as well. And she is from the USA. Many other fantastic people viewing the channel and also wanting the truth, and a big respect goes out to you as well, because when she took these photographs, this dark cloud you see to the right side just moved very strangely across in front of that mirror, that haze up there behind those chemtrails. Can you see again this rainbow effect up there where this reflector is? Very strange, isn't it? These colours, again, pink, brown and blue, green. I mean, it's a reaction from off them chemtrails. The cloud systems again are being controlled by towers. There's lots of things going on this image. Here's the next image as well. I mean, Again, it's very strange, isn't it? You can see that strange cloud that moves in front of the reflector. Just outstanding photographs. And I'm going to show you more photographs on another video very shortly as well. So please prepare for this, okay? Because we are slowly heading towards the truth. So take care.